Somebody says my view count is fucked up. I don't know, man. It's probably Twitch doing something. Probably notifications wasn't sent out. Who cares? A lot of people watch this in post anyway. The majority of people who watch me watch it in post. The majority of supporters watch it in full in post. And the majority of people who want to be upset at something I say watch probably 10 to 60 seconds. I've gotten it down to a science. I understand it. I no longer even whine about it if I ever did. So anyway, I see YouTube coming online. Hey, I don't know what's going on with Twitch. What's going on with that shit? By the way, salute to my man Kai Sinat, man. I don't know if y'all be on the platform with Twitch, but he's now the most subbed streamer, and it's a black guy. Fucking with it. You know what I mean? Us brothers over here winning. Okay. Boom in the chat. Everybody's good. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Twitch. What the fuck is going on with Twitch? Maybe it's not Twitch. Maybe it's the streaming thing I'm using? Let me see. Could y'all see it on YouTube? Or did notifications just not go out? Maybe notifications just ain't go out. We look on King Akademiks. Come on, that bitch. Okay, it's going up. Y'all know what's going on with Twitch. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I'm kind of confused. Anyway, it's fine. I don't really necessarily do this for just views or whatever. But let me just say this. I want to say this before. I have a lot to, kind of not even address, but, I remember a couple of years ago, and I don't want to make this a long, drawn-out story. A couple of years ago, people didn't understand what a streaming was. And a lot of people clowned me. Why is this nerd in his basement just like fucking ranting and raving? Get off your mama's Wi-Fi. The reason why I laugh at a lot of these mainstream entities, because they all try to they all work in tandem to disregard platforms like mine. Platforms that, they didn't help give me a platform. I had to go to Twitch. I had to start building a YouTube channel, and that's how my voice got amplified. They didn't put me on their radio stations. They didn't put me in their conversations. But it's so interesting. I always say, listen, you can't cancel what you ain't built. So ironically, in 2022, Akademiks is the most important hip-hop voice, but it wasn't built by the people who thought they controlled the hip-hop conversations. It's very frustrating fact. I got to understand it, and I got to admit it. And the reason why, if you're thinking, no, that's you being cocky, why is everybody reacting to every little thing I say? If I didn't matter. If I'm just a leech. If I'm just a culture vulture. It's very interesting. You can't have it one way or the other. Is it because he's super relevant and we care what he says and maybe he's wilding too much? Or is it irrelevant and you're still paying attention to him? I don't know. If you ask me, I don't think there's another hip-hop voice who's giving it up this way. Let me put it in a better way. And this is, and I don't want to be, this isn't a moment where I try to be like, I'm just an agitator, because I didn't come here just to agitate. And also, I also didn't come to just provoke people, right? Here's the reality of it. The industry is having a hard time figuring out how to mitigate. Like, a lot of these people who are responding to me used to refuse to have a conversation with me. However, now they all react to me. It's too many to name. All of these people who used to react to me now, I would have begged for a conversation with them 3-4 years ago. These days, I address them in the masses. What nobody wants to acknowledge is that I always say this one line. The stone that the builder refused will eventually become the head cornerstone. So every time I see people, and I'm usually shocked. Man, this is a stream for my core audience. This is not a stream for the entire hip hop. But this platform is now turned into The hip-hop main stage. Everything I say here is going to get criticized, dissected. Yo, I did a stream and I was cracking jokes on everybody. Did y'all want to hear what I said about the Kardashians? Everybody's getting the jokes. Yo, they're taking it like it's the president of the United States just said something. And I'm like, bro, I'm just cracking jokes. Everybody forget that I'm a fan. But I do want to say this before I get into it. And piggybacking off what I said, the stone the builder refused shall become the head cornerstone. The industry, by and large, all rejected me. And I do see they're all confused why the people picked me. How did they pick me? They want to listen to me. I sound like a fan, because I am a fan. I don't sound too industry. Anytime I know some industry shit, I give it up. I let people know. People don't really like that too much. So, I've been seeing a lot of people confused. I seen recently someone tweet out, who gave him a platform? It's a really great question. Who did? Well, it wouldn't be y'all white daddies at Twitch and YouTube, because it's not y'all in the community. Y'all didn't really give a fuck about what a normal fan was saying. Y'all had industry talk happening all over the place. It took people like me to be innovative, to build platforms that catered to what the fan wanted. So now, when the fans have picked, and by the way, if you're watching this stream, whether you hate me or like me, you're picking, because you could go support something else. If you're reacting to what I say, you're picking, you're validating, you're amplifying what I said. When I originally started streaming back in 2013, actually about 2014 probably, I had a large audience on YouTube, but the world was becoming so pussy. I couldn't say shit. I had to keep it down the middle. If I say this type of thing that would be a little bit edgy, what I thought was maybe funny because I'm trying to crack a joke, the woke police was going to take it and run with it. So I said, damn, I feel like I'm a robot. I feel like I'm a slave. And a slave in the sense of, I got to clarify that because I don't hate when people say that. I have to say what everybody else wants me to say. I can't give my true opinion. The industry says this, so everybody needs to repeat this. So I said, I'm making a lot of money because I was doing YouTube. I'm making money, but it wasn't fulfilling to my soul because at the core, I'm a fan. At the core, I'm the nigga in the comment section. At the core, I'm not one of these. You could try to dissect the DJ on my name or not. I stopped DJing a long time ago. And I'll continue back again. I'll tell you why. I was telling somebody yesterday, the moment I stopped DJing was when my mouth started cashing bigger checks than I could ever do when I was DJing. That stopped. The moment niggas could meet what I could make on this mic, on a turntable, oh, I'll be back. But that's neither here nor there. It's a business decision. The point is, people oftentimes, while they're reacting to me, number one, validating everything I'm saying, they're oftentimes frustrated that I, quote unquote, how did I get a platform? You didn't do it. You didn't help contribute. The people did it. So now let's have a conversation about that. Why does the people want to hear from a guy like me? And by the way, I keep telling people I'm not the first and I won't be the last. I may have opened the door a little bit more than a couple more people could squeeze in, but there's a lot more people after me. Hip-hop media these days, the most prominent names to me is independent. People don't be watching those mainstream, overproduced, forced. You can see where the corporate dollars are influencing opinions. It just seems scripted. People don't like that. So when people have a problem with me, I usually tell them that I am the placeholder and the face of what's to come. Fans have real discussions. Fans don't have to tiptoe and be like, oh, well, this person might not give me an interview. This person might not invite me to this party. You know when they try to knock me? They be like, fuck this nigga. We hate him. Why nobody punch him out yet? Then somebody said, he don't go outside. Oh, I go outside every day. Oh, I know what outside means to you. I'm not at the industry parties. I'm not kicking it in the sections and at the award shows with y'all. It's got to be confusing. It has to be frustrating that you're forced to respond to this nigga who sits in the comfort of his home, like every fan, by the way. Let me point this out. Like every fan, by the way, the comfort of his home, and gives his opinion, which, by the way, you know what I always say to people? And we're going to get into this Toya thing that happened today. The opinion I gave wasn't unique. Every fan in the comment section be saying shit like that. And what I mean, and I'm not saying reckless and irresponsible, but that's the thing. I didn't say nothing new. People were like, yo, they would say some of the things, obviously they would word it differently. And obviously, that's a delicate situation which I want to address. Because when I listen back to everything I said, the only thing I regret is using the B word, even though I wasn't trying to talk about her, I was trying to talk about women that she might represent. But I even quickly, the second I used it, I said, nah, I don't want to use that. But my commentary, this is where they want me to just be like, oh, no, I should. No, I'm sorry to say. Yo, I'm commenting on public things. Y'all, it's okay for everybody in life to monetize whatever the fuck they want to go on. And by the way, when I say these things, I have no problem with people clowning back at me. I've been clowned my entire life. It's not like I'm saying, don't talk to me. When you are a public figure, you are up for public scrutiny. Whether you're a rapper, reality show star, whether you're an actor, if you put stuff out for public consumption, people will and shall speak about it. Few things that we should get into in a few seconds. Ebro, I think it's a big topic. Ebro, I'm as raw as they get with it. And by the way, it was ironic. It took you. When did I email Ebro? I'm gonna see if I can get the original email. No, 2014. I emailed Ebro in 2014. It took yesterday in 2022 for him to finally say, oh, and he tried to be a little facetious. When you sober up, let's have a conversation. What changed, my brother? Is it because I called out your bad practices? I finally exposed the blackballing that you didn't. And by the way, I know you were getting a lot of pressure because the same artists who text you, Ebro, just to let you know, they all called me afterwards. I don't want to say specific names, but look at your text log. A bunch of them texted you like, yo, is this nigga Act telling the truth, bro? Because I don't get no love over there. There was a few, at least 3 to 4 that I know. They called me. We talked. If Act was just blowing smoke, why are the artists? And by the way, I'm talking about A-list artists. Facts. Ebro, no, I'm not lying. He wouldn't even refute it. Facts. So we'll get to that, but I definitely want to start off with this. Wake up today, and by the way, so this is the week where it's Pick on Akademiks week, right? You're going to see more clips come up. People are going to try to nitpick my streams. Keep in mind, they claim who gave them a platform. They claim whatever. I stream on Twitch. If you guys don't know, I don't care how you see this. If this is on Instagram, I stream on Twitch. It's not a hip-hop platform. It took a gaming platform for me to fucking come on here and get in my bag and build a hip-hop audience. I built a hip-hop audience on a gaming site. So when y'all say who gave him his audience and y'all like did these things to me, y'all didn't do a motherfucking thing. The people picked. So you industry dudes, while I'm not here just trying to throw mud and sling mud at people who I don't know or disrespect people, but when you guys try to belittle but respond, you can't do both. There's a few niggas who are irrelevant that said stuff about me. I won't even mention their name. Like, it doesn't even matter. But what's happening is that, and I know this now, the platforms that I have and the voice that I also possess is the most potent voice when it comes to hip-hop. That is the facts. Y'all can't tell me differently. Y'all could try to be like, oh, it only goes viral when you're saying this. Well, fucking ignore it. I'm telling jokes for my people. Like, I got about 6,000-7,000 people watching on all platforms. We got 3 on YouTube. Right? I just started 3 on YouTube, 3 on Twitch. I'm giving jokes for y'all, for the 6,000. This is my little arena. If y'all want to take it to a 30 million audience with the Shade Room and everybody giving, why are we talking? That's on y'all. But what I've realized is that I'm not going to just let y'all push me and mold me into these PC lame duck sitting niggas just that I could be like, well, maybe one day I could be in the same room with this person if I don't ever speak my mind. Nah, bruh. The people pick me, and when the people say, Ak, your time is coming past, I hope and I pray that I could gracefully accept it. But the industry never picked me. That's just what it is. So I get to the point, what am I going to be loyal to? The industry, who they're all reacting to me while trying to belittle me, or the people who picked me, and because of the large audience we have, now everybody want to talk about it. Okay, so anyway, I woke up this morning. This is what's interesting, I ain't gonna lie. Give me 1 second. Lil Wayne's baby mama, Toya, actually responded to me. I was actually pretty shocked. Didn't even think there would be nothing she'd be responding to. Also, I was thinking when I first seen that, because she tagged me, it's like, did I say anything about Toya? But I did say something about Toya. It was complimentary. I said, oh, she looks like her daughter. It's like, damn, I confused her for her daughter. I think that's a compliment. Whatever. She got me blocked. She blocked my ass. Yeah, she clapped. She blocked. Nigga, I gotta go on incognito mode to see what the fuck she said. Nah, actually, I'll go to the shade room. Anyway, here we go. We're on the shade room. And, I'll get to it. And by the way, they did a good job of, actually, Hollywood Unlocked has it too. Hollywood Unlocked has it too. And by the way, for all my chat niggas, bunker down. For the next week or two, they're going to siphon and go through they're all going to claim they don't care about what I say. But I keep telling you I'm the most important voice. You know what they're going to do? Oh, we found another thing that he said that we're mad at. Okay, whatever. So this is one of those things where, like, you know, and by the way, it wasn't that serious, but I want to put it out there. So Toya, this is her name. Toya says, Akademiks, I can't stand men that do bitch shit. Keep my daughter name out your mouth. Clout chasing's at an all-time high. Let her live 23-year-old life. Worry about you and yours. Thanks. Then she continued. She had a caption. She said, I hate when I let people take me out of my character, but one thing I don't play about is my kids. Akademiks, stop playing with my child. Now I want to stop it right here. That sounds wrong. When I read it, I said, damn, maybe I really did something wrong. They're offending someone's child. But you know the funny thing about this? While Toya was defending her child, she disrespected my mama's child. I'm somebody's child too. Let's stop with this like, oh, you're talking about my child. Listen, I want to be very respectful because I don't have a problem with Toya. But let's be honest. Toya, I'm not talking about a minor or a kid who isn't public facing. When you say your 23-year-old child, she's, number one, an adult. And number two, she isn't a private citizen. It's not like she's living a private life and I just decided to comment on her. She's very publicly putting up vlogs and other things for public consumption. This is why I'm confused with the industry. Because I read a lot of these Shade Room comments. I read a lot of these Hollywood Unlocked. I read a lot of these Spiritual Word and these other platforms comments. When she's posted, and I've never heard you complain at the platforms like, why are you posting my child? This is private. No, because you understand she's either pursuing a career or she's enjoying the limelight of sharing her life. Now, again, my opinion is just my opinion. I can't tell her what to do. Now, it's also mixed with some jokes, but I don't think anything I really said about her was harmful. I say, yo, this is why I'll sum it up, but also I'm going to play the clip for a bit. I said, man, a lot of chicks, they'll be fucking with the gangster dude, and as soon as the gangster dude go to jail, man, listen, after they realize you're not about to get out, you're doing 25 to life, flip. They get to another nigga who ain't about that life. I didn't say nothing wrong with her. That's normal. That's actually a thing. There's nothing wrong with that. But Toya framed it in a way like I'm getting at her child, and she's using triggering words. Am I not somebody's child, Toya? Was I just dropped from the stork? Do you think my mama is not looking at what you're saying to me in a very meaningful way and be like, yo, why are you talking about my child? Come on now. Again, let's be fair. You are someone who's on a reality show. If you think you could monetize just like I monetize for my words, I monetize for my likeness, I monetize for my brand. But when you do that in a public sphere, I can't then get mad at people reciprocating, whether it's comments, whether I might see whatever they say about me as hate. It's part of the game. Tell me if I'm tripping. I know a lot of times when I'm responding, I'm really like do a lot of theatrics, and I might be like, oh, why is he in that tone? I really want to be respectful to Toya. Because I think Toya is riding the train of hate that's coming to me at this point, where everybody's responding for something. This week. Don't we all discuss the Kardashians? Don't we all discuss Kylie? If Kylie does something, don't we criticize, hey, we think Kylie did this, we think Kylie did that? Is it then appropriate for Kris Jenner to say, well, even though I'm monetizing this shit by putting this shit out? By the way, these things I'm getting about Reginae, respectfully, they're through vlogs, they're through YouTube videos. It's a reason why I don't put my family online. You think I can't have an Akademiks family channel? But you know what? My mama, actually I retired my mom this year. I want to give a decent story. I retired my mom this year. My mom says, baby, like, you know, she's Jamaican, so she always want to work. I said, Mom, you don't got to work. I got you for life. Like, you sacrificed so much for me. I got you for life monetarily. Well, she says, well, you know it's more than monetarily when it comes to us Jamaican moms. We're workers. So we got to stay busy. We got to keep active. This is how your grandmother, which is my grandmother, she told my grandmother, lived to be such an old age. She says, you know what? And I won't tell you what specifically. She says, I think I could probably make a YouTube channel. And I said to her, and I said, that's not a bad idea. But I still talked her out of it because I said, Mom, when they find out that you're my mother, you're going to get a lot of hate. You're going to get a lot of comments that I don't think would be fair to you. What am I doing? I'm trying to keep my mother out of the public light. I don't want her to be criticized because here's the thing. Once she's in the public light, you're going to be criticized. Toya makes a lot of money from a reality show. And I guarantee half of the people who watch that reality show are haters. We all make money from people. I had to get to the point in my life where people make comments about my weight every time I post something. But it comes with the game. It comes with the territory. You're living good. You're really popular. There's inside jokes with your own fan base. If you don't want to be bullied, be a private citizen. If you don't want, and by the way, I was not trying to bully her. If you don't want people to comment or give their own opinions about what you got going on, especially your personal life, don't put it out there. Now, I could be wrong with that. Maybe Toya is your highness and she is allowed to monetize off of the public when it's positive. But if anybody cracks a joke or says anything that might be critical, it's completely outlawed. I'm just trying to have a reasonable discussion. Okay. I didn't want to keep reading. She says, you too grown to be worrying what a 23-year-old's doing. Calling her a bitch and all that shit is not cool. I would agree with that. Toya, I'm giving you a point. You are right. And I caught myself because usually, again, I got to give context to shit. I don't know Reginae, and I don't know you. Never met Wayne. Never met most of these people. Like, I know y'all think y'all all are concerned about my commentary, but I haven't met 95% of rappers. Any rapper I've ever met, I interviewed. Like, I'm not chilling with these guys. I don't know them. I'm a fan. I'm giving my opinion. So, again, because I've never met your daughter, which I'm trying to tell you that I get it, it's your child, but she's choosing and she's pursuing a career that is very public that will come with random individuals scrutinizing her, and it might be positive or negative. Okay. Now, when I said bitch, I agree. I agree with you 100% because I had to catch myself, and I did 2 seconds later because I wasn't trying to speak about her. I was trying to speak about a particular subset of women who actually, and by the way, like, I know we want to be super tongue in cheek, super like PC, but dudes, like, your baby father calls women bitches too. Like let's be clear. Like, now, I'm not trying to call Regina a bitch, but when you're addressing sometimes certain groups of women, people say bitches, okay? So that's why I caught myself when it was seen that it was like personal, like I was calling her a bitch. No, I was basically saying there's a bunch of chicks who basically like hood niggas, and then them hood niggas get in trouble. They don't like them hood niggas no more. So that's where that came from. And by the way, I have no problem with you voicing this as a concern. Anyway, you say you men are the worst, then females, and the shit is getting out of hand. I have no problem with Toya making this post. It's well within her right. She's a parent and a protector. I remember my mom was mad at somebody saying something to me. She used to follow me. And she responded. And I remember I blocked her. And I said, Mom, I'm a public figure. This is what comes with it. I signed up for it all. And I know you love me. But stay out of my damn comments, because these niggas gonna get on my ass, and I got the right to get back on theirs. So let it be. But my mom's not gonna look at it. So I know how Toya's reacting from a mom perspective. Okay? However, the only point I wanted to make is that your daughter is 23 years of age and is pursuing and highlighting and showing her relationship and life publicly. You are going to have people comment on that. If you don't want that to happen, you should probably tell. Like, I'm going to keep it 100 with you. There's a lot of people who have kids that we've never heard nothing about and nobody talks about because those kids live a rather private life. That's not your daughter. Okay? So I'll give you 1 point for, even though I'm saying that, when I said the B word, it was, which I don't want to call myself for saying, but it was meant to talk about women who I thought she was represented at the time. But I'll give you a point. So I'll give you a point for that. But I'm definitely taking a point for, you can't talk about my child. When you frame shit in that sense, you're acting like I'm talking about your newborn. I'm not talking about your newborn that just came out the belly. She's acting like, yo, oh my God, you're clowning my baby looks that just got born. Your child is 23 years old that's vlogging all over the place constantly. She's on TikTok doing more dances than Elmo. Like, this is ridiculous. Like, I'm just saying, like, this is a public figure. Anyway, that led to a whole bunch of stuff. And by the way, if you wanted to know what exactly I said, granted, I was cracking mad jokes. And I listen back to this, I still think, like, I was in my bag with the jokes. Okay? Listen. Regine loved hood. She loved YFN Lucci. That was her. That was her, bro. She loved the hood. He had Thug Life tatted across his chest. I think even Wayne got Thug Life tatted across his chest. She loved that, showing up to all type of BT celebrity basketball games. She loved that, man. You know these, like, let me not call. Like, you know these chicks be like, yo, okay, I caught myself. See, I said, you know these chicks, right? I was about to say, you know these bitches, but I caught myself and said, you know these chicks. I'm gonna just keep it real with you. You know, like, again, I get it. We're in this really woke and safe time, but Toya, you also got to realize Lil Wayne used the word bitch very loosely in describing many generations of women, and he made a lot of millions off of it. And I'm not here saying Wayne is wrong, but also I wasn't using that specifically for your daughter. So I'm just trying to, like, let's not be on a soapbox when necessary or when it's convenient, because, you know, the B word, the N word, whatever, and I'm talking about bitch and nigga. A lot of time people are very selective when it's okay to use. You get what I mean? I like a long hair, thick, red bone. You know what I mean? Like talking about preferences is okay sometimes, but if it sounds good over a beat, who cares? You know what I mean? Come on now. Anyway. Let me keep playing. Sorry. They love her. Of course they love her. Facing 25 to life. No. Everything was all good with him until she realized it called a Rico. She seen. Yo, I'm sorry, that shit funny, bro. I'm sorry, bro. I crack myself. I watch my own streams. I'm like, damn, I'm killing it. Like, listen, other than for that one fucking word, I'm killing it. I'm sorry. Like, if she wasn't publicly with Lucci, I would never talk about it. I think I know some rappers who are dating people who like I know because of behind the scenes shit. They're like, yo, we're not public online. I don't get on here and crack jokes about them. But if you have a public relationship, go ahead. Just like when I had a public relationship, people could say whatever they want to say about that. That's why now, me personally, when I have a relationship, I do not bring it to social media no more. I do not bring it to social media. I just realize there's not much good, at least for me, in doing that. However, if you're doing this, like, why are we acting like and by the way, I really think this is only amplified because Reginae Carter is literally like, she's like blood of royalty when it comes to hip hop, right? So it's a week where everybody's trying to get at act. Reginae Carter is the daughter of Wayne. Like, Wayne is fucking hip hop royalty. You get what I mean? So that's why everybody's like, and of course she's making it sound like, oh, you're talking about my child? Like, bro, but come on, yo, your child pursuing a very public career, bro. That murder charge on it. I've never seen a chick quickly. Reginae, something named Armand. I don't even know who this is. Like, she even. Okay, that's another thing. I didn't know who this guy was. Bruh. Apparently, he's an R&B singer or some gangster. I don't know what the fuck. Everybody's tight. So, at first, it was, Toya. And by the way, I commented on it here. Let me see if I can see it. I commented on the Reginae, Toya shit. Let me just try to read what I said. I said, yo, sorry, Toya. It was just some jokes. And honestly, I stand by this. I said, sorry, Toya. It was just some jokes. I was cracking jokes on everybody. Nothing serious. You know what I mean? I don't want her to think that, like, I'm really dissing her daughter. I said I corrected myself 2 seconds after I misspoke. And what I talked about, like, in the entirety of the clip, everybody in the comment sections talk about every day. Like, I know I'm the bad guy this week, but come on now. You know what I mean? Yeah. Okay. Reginae. Okay, I'm going to try to go to the next clip. Like that. So I was talking about the guy now. So this is the guy. This is the guy she's with. His name is Armand something. This is why I always get killed on the Shade Room, because everybody was just like, he's an upgrade from Lucci. How didn't you know this nigga? I didn't know if this nigga was a scammer, a ball player, a rapper, or anything. I didn't know. Am I supposed to know this? But everybody's like, no, this is an upgrade. I'm like, oh, my bad. I am sorry. Y'all got me. Anyway, this is what I said about him. She got who look more feminine than her. Like, you feel me? She got with who, like, the opposite of gangster. Like, she got with who she could do. Now, by the way, they have let me know that Mr. Armand here is a Detroit nigga who supposedly really gets it in, so he a gangster. I was just going off looks. I'm sorry. Like, yo, chat, do I have no, like, fucking artistic expression and is everybody so sensitive? Even about, like, if you listen to this whole clip, you can't tell I'm cracking jokes. Like, this is why, like, again, if there's anything to be sorry for, I'm like, yo, yeah, I shouldn't have misspoke real quick. Even if I drew it back, that's the only thing. But I'm commenting on the relationship. I'm going to be honest with you. I think it's fair game. I think it's fair game. I'm sorry to say. You guys put these things out for public consumption, and I think, granted, like, maybe I don't comment in the way I want it to be commented at, but it's public information. Okay? All right. Guessing games, mukbangs and all that. Bro, like, I'm not like that. It's cool. She got who look more. I ain't gonna lie. I said some funny shit, though. I was like, what did I say? I said, because this is true, though. Like, everybody gets so offended at everything. Yo, they've been, like, they're on YouTube, so I click on everything. I see what's going on. They've been doing a Q&A for the last 10 years, bro. Like, you know what I mean? So people were just kind of tight, but, you know what I mean? It is what it is, man. Like, it wasn't that serious. And by the way, I just think it's a week where everybody wants to jump in. Everybody wants to just kind of make it seem like, you know what I mean? Like, this is the only, I've always said hip-hop only ever unifies. I've never seen, there's nobody else disagreeing with each other. They only unify when it's like, let's get act. And it's cool because, like, honestly, we don't really unify on a lot of things. So if I got to be that person, cool. But sometimes people really act like, am I really saying stuff that is that out of bounds? And maybe I just don't know how big I am, I guess. Because I talk like a fan. And that's going to be my only thing that's the only thing I got. For any upcoming creator, let me tell you this. Be a fan and be a fan first. And no matter how high you get them, no matter how many people you meet, to still be a fan, bro. Because this industry try to take you from being a fan and try to mold you in their own way. And when I'm on here giving my opinions about whatever, I talk as a fan. And if I know some extra information, I throw it in there. But it is what it is, bro. Somebody says, reply to T.I. What did T.I. say? Okay, all right. Let me see what else. Okay, so that was the whole. No, actually, it wasn't the whole thing. I think the dude responded to me. I didn't even watch this. Okay, so that was. Let me go back to Shade Room because I think all these people block me. They hate me, bro. It's all good. All right, here we go. Let me see. Okay, so this is what I said. I think you kind of see, like, I was kind of like roasting a little bit with him. This is the last part. Here we go. Oh no, that was the Toya comment. Okay, it was slides, so that was the third slide. Here we go. After this, let me see what else. Okay, so the dude responds. So like Regine's boyfriend responds. Okay, and yeah, you know what I mean. I ain't gonna, let me not throw no jokes more into this. You know what I mean, he licks his lip like 3 times, and I ain't even watch it yet. So I'm about to watch it now. But I like how the video is starting. You got to start out with, you know what I mean, licking the lips. Make sure, you know what I mean. Let's make sure everything is good. Especially, you know, the Shade Room is watching. The ladies are there. Come on now, got to do it. Let's do it. So this is what he said to me. Here we go.
Now look, y'all know I don't even do this bullshit, but
I love when people start the video out. Y'all know I don't do this. But I'm definitely doing it this time. I love it. I should do that more often. Here we go.
I just seen that with that fat DJ Akademiks.
How come when people diss me? Well, by the way, I be taking the disses. Like, if I call somebody fat, it's over. Oh my God, how could he say she is fat or he is fat? Yo, when they describing me, that fat ass nigga, fat ass, bloated ass bitch, like, they'll say whatever about me. And I'm just gonna, oh, okay. That's a little 2-piece. I gotta hold it. Right? Let's go back. Look,
look, y'all know I don't even do this bullshit, but I just seen that with that fat DJ Akademiks. For one, you talk too much. That's all you do is run your mouth. I can't wait for somebody to beat the fuck out of you. And it just might be my brother while you
Wait, why is he saying his brother? Did he call his brother on me? You know what's so funny? Like with these guys, they'll be vlogging and posting to Instagram. They all do, like, bro, are we gonna ever get over the saying and act like what I do, everybody don't do? I comment on current event topics. I see all these niggas under every post on Shade Room commenting too. Everybody comments just like me. I'm not doing something nobody else doesn't do. Can we be honest about it? Like, everybody act like I'm just the only person who talk about other people. These days, I remember when rappers was just like, yo, yeah, that's chatty patty shit. Now every gangster rapper has a podcast. That's what it is. It's cool. Like, bro, it's fine. Everybody used to be like, yo, y'all blog niggas, all y'all do is gossip. Bro, anytime there's a popping story, you see 15 million blue checks underneath there, giving their opinion. Why would I give my opinion? Everybody's so tight. All right, let's listen to my man.
More feminine than her. You really don't know. Just because it's respectful to his female, his girl, does not mean that feminine or ain't that. We from Detroit. Why you running your mouth? Shut up. You always running your mouth. Not wait to punch you in your shit. Like, shut up. And then you talking about a whole female on the internet, all going back like, shut up. These motherfuckers don't even fuck with you. Then you,
I don't care who fuck with me.
running your mouth, but your was running on that damn podcast, running, talking about, she got a gun. Like, shut your scary ass up. Like, you really lame. And then how did she downgrade? My brother got a bag too. Money long, that money been long. Our money been long since we was teenagers, bro. We been taking.
Wait, is she dating him or the brother? I don't know. I thought this was the guy. Oh no, the guy didn't have a beard. This is his brother. What's this guy's name? Let me read this. This is Trey Taylor. What does he do? You see, I gotta ask my chat now because every time I say some niggas is tight, like, they be mad I don't really know. I don't really know this guy that much. What does he do? Hold on. Chat, I know. I know. I don't know these guys. I'm sorry. He a singer too? What song he got? He a singer? Good. All right, let's put him up on Spotify. I got to see what's going on. Chat, y'all got to let me know this shit before I... You know what I mean? Let me see. Trey Taylor. Bruh, stop it. Is he a singer? Is he the singer? What are we doing, bro? Okay, this is Trey Taylor. 4,000 monthly list. Nah, he's not the singer. Who's the singer? Is it the other guy? They both sing. Listen, I'm gonna just like see every. This is why I hate. I feel like I'm a victim of my own popularity because everybody who's not famous would say what I'm saying. If you're not famous, you would say what I'm saying. I'm just happy to be popular now, I guess. Everything I'm gonna say is not because I'm trying to diss. I'm just saying the obvious. Bro, he has 4,000 monthly listeners. Like, that's not even a professional artist, bro. Like, Lil Ak has way more than that. Bro, you can't just call every nigga a singer, bro. Like, stop it, bro. This is not a singer. He's not a singer. Maybe his brothers. What's his brother's name? Armand. Oh, Armand and Trey. Oh, they're a duo. My bad. I ain't know. My bad. Maybe I gotta put some fucking respect on their name. You put me on. Nah, bro. 344,000 monthly listen. Nah, bro. Let me just use a shade room term. This ain't giving, brother. I'm sorry. No. Y'all not about to just call anybody a singer. I'm sorry. Men lie, women lie. I get it. Y'all all hate me. Y'all gonna keep hating me to the day I die because I'm just speaking just like a regular human, and y'all can all just try to just pin me to the fucking stake just because I just won't be like, oh yeah, I'm just... Bro, 300, nah, this not no singer, bro. Like, just, bro, he trying to ting. He trying to ting. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. If y'all want to get mad, cool, nigga, but that's just what it is, bro. I'm sorry. Yo, this is what the industry trying to do to me, bro. Like, they don't want me to have no fucking opinion. I get it if y'all be like, nah, bro, you a little too wild here. Yo, you said the B word, chill, boy. Got you. I'm with that. These niggas don't want me to give no regular opinions, bro. Like, I want me to be like some industry robot. Bro, no disrespect to you dudes, and I know, like, y'all are getting at me now, but, bro, my chat told me y'all were singers. These are some weak ass numbers. These are not singer numbers. I'm just being honest. Like no. I'm sorry. Okay. Anyway, let's keep going.
Care about our mama, our family, like, bro, I ain't even gonna get into all that. But just she ain't downgrade. They building each other up. They working together. They making money. Like, you just need to mind your business.
Mind your business, but we share all the business. Mind your business, I share all my business, but you mind your business. I'm going to share all my business, but you mind your business. Bro, you can't win with these people, man. You can't win with these people.
Worry about yourself. And I'm going to go and let y'all fuckers know. Nah. Yeah. My brother on YouTube and doing what he doing with his girl, whatever, he respectful. You know what I'm saying? He show love to her. You know, he compliment all these other...
Yeah, wait, hold on. By the way, I didn't say the comment I said because he's being nice to her. Was Lucci not nice to her? I don't know. I just seen like a couple mannerisms. We niggas, bro, we can't talk. Like, bro, you know when a nigga move, be like, all right, hold on, man, hold on. I'm sorry. Hey, if y'all gonna be mad at me, and I get it, this week, I'm the bad guy. That's what I should name of the stream. This week, I'm the bad guy. But I'm telling y'all, when y'all talking to y'all friends about these hip-hop or famous motherfuckers, y'all say the same shit I do. People just say, Ak, you're rich and famous now too, so you can't talk like you're a regular fan no more. I get it. I'm sorry. I don't know what y'all want me to do, bro. I'm just saying, do y'all not read y'all comments? Because I'm not saying nothing y'all have never heard. Okay, anyway, I don't know. Okay, anyway, Mr. Armand, and to your brother, you know, obviously y'all are aspiring musicians and y'all working y'all way up. Dog, I ain't mean to shit on you. I was trying to make a comparison. And of course, I use a specific example. Really, I was trying to extrapolate. There's women who go from the gangster nigga to like the cool but not gangster after the gangster nigga get locked up. That's what it's meant to be. But of course, now everybody's acting like... Also, another thing about hip-hop, let me say this. Everybody's just like, bruh, I'm going to keep it real with y'all. I'm just waiting this shit out. This is like so routine at this point. Y'all all get mad at me and I'm just sit here. Who gave him a platform? Who did this? Who did that? And then the next time a rapper get in a fight, next time somebody gets shot, y'all just move on. Let's move on. So I'm just here. I'm like, I've clocked it for 2 weeks right now. So like, I'm around October 10th. I should be straight. I'm out of here. You know what I mean? Like, bro, I get it. Like, and that's why I've always said, like, sometimes when you get at niggas publicly, you got to dig two holes. You dig one for yourself and one for them because it's always going to be somebody's turn in the limelight. And everybody who has skeletons in their closet, that's why I had to talk about Russell Simmons. By the way, I talked to Vlad yesterday. Vlad talked to Russell Simmons, and Russell Simmons was like, yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I don't really know the guy. I probably should have said what I said about him. But I don't know if that was a chicken or the egg. I don't know what came first, but I was like, yo, Russell Simmons, like, you got your own, like, demons and skeletons in the closet. Y'all all love to pile on other people, but y'all act like y'all slate is clean. Most of y'all trying to hide from a certain type of topic or certain type of discussion when, I'm going to be honest, Akademiks going to reroute the conversation to you. And this is why I'm happy I'm in media. So everybody who wants to jump out, make sure he who cast the first stone, nigga, make sure your past is clean. Because I'm always down to talk about me, but I want to talk about you too. And I'm down to talk about it with anyone. First person, salute to LL. I think he was very respectful. I would love to sit with LL. When I seen Russell Simmons, I'm like, Russell Simmons, let me and you do a one-on-one discussion. Come to New York. Leave Bali for a second. Because now, since you want to talk about my discretions and what you think I did wrong, because of course, you want to gain some public favor by jumping on and piling on, I want to talk about you as well. But I can't do that, right? Or nah, that's a low blow. Okay, so who else wants to just attack Akademiks? Because everybody has a past. Everybody has a past. But the niggas with the worst past will look at what happened this week. A comment that, like, I don't even say taken out of context. There was a larger discussion that y'all all ignore because I said broken Dusty. Everybody's like, oh my God, how dare he? And everybody's acting like they're fucking perfect. If the worst thing I did was say broken Dusty, what's the worst thing you done? Are you down to talk about that too? No. Somebody says T.I. said something. What did T.I. say? I love T.I. Troubled Man 31. That's my guy. And by the way, it kind of, like, I always feel a certain type of way. I feel a way when, these things happen. Because a lot of people, I do feel like they're just posting shit up. Wait, how did I get something on my screen? Oh, is it this? No. How did I get this off my screen? Okay, how do I? Okay, let me just go here. Ooh, Instagram /troubleman31. Yeah, like, I was very, like, it was interesting to hear, and I think I posted it, right? So the Russell Simmons literally just said, he basically admitted that he just jumped on the bandwagon because everybody else was calling me out. And I'm like, dude, the same reason why you're in the position you're in is because you're doing what people did to you. Nobody sat back and be like, okay, let me talk to this person. Everybody was just like, let me look like a good guy and try to call somebody out. But, bro, it's too late. Like, LL said what he had to say. The rest of y'all, nobody's going to remember what y'all said. That's why I sparingly respond to what everybody else said. LL said some stuff, which I think had a good point. Some other stuff, I was like, nah, you're moving my point off center. But then the rest of the people, they were like, yo, one nigga jumped on camera. He says, so what if I'm dusty and broke? I'm like, what the fuck, nigga? I don't even know you. Like, who is this? The nigga was putting his teeth back in his mouth. I'm like, what the fuck? Bro, like, what are we doing? Anyway, so this is what Russell Simmons is. He said, yo, act respectfully is not an attack on your ignorance, whatever. Let's all begin to acknowledge the contribution of the masterminds. Without them, there is no us or love, baby bro. Thank you, blah, blah. Who brought us to my attention or help, blah, blah. Update, just got an earful from a dear friend. I heard that was Vlad. So Vlad called him. He said, a fellow yogi and a teacher who suggested I apologize to Akademiks. He's right. I had no intention to offend him. So, my whole thing even with that is that, a lot of times we rush to, like, people, like, you are one of the powerful voice that starts the mob. Like, LL Cool J started the mob. you're one of the people who tell the mob, yeah, go kill that nigga. Yeah, they're already at my neck. Which you think you about to talk them down? No. So you coming with this apology. I then have to ask, like, where was the compassion before? But it's all good. Anyway. Somebody said T.I. said something. Is this about me? Okay. Here we go.
Yeah. Fucking right.
By the way, can I just pause this? And I don't know what he's saying. I'm telling you, I don't know what he's gonna say, and I think he's probably just gonna diss me like everybody else, and it's fine. I might just hang my head in like shame for a minute. I'm gonna tell you why, because I love T.I. and I don't give a fuck. He's one of my favorite musicians ever, and this is why it becomes like interesting, because like T.I. is one of my favorites. So like if T.I. is like, yo, fuck you, Akademiks, I hate you, I'm like, all right. And for people like T.I., I'll give him a lot of grace just because I think he's a legend to me, bro. Like I don't want to be going back. I want to be in T.I.'s presence and hear him talk about his experiences and like life. You know what I mean? So I don't want to go back and forth with T.I. just because I like him and I love his music. The rest of the guys who I don't really care for that much, y'all see me go back and forth all the time. But just to give that preface, let me play this. Where the fuck is T.I. at? Is that a waterfall? Is that rain? What the fuck?
It's a bad time.
Yo, chat. Yo, T.I. I gotta keep saying this. I feel everybody's sensitive. T.I., I love you. So if I'm gonna crack a few jokes, but like they're all in good fun. Like you that nigga. You feel me? You're just that nigga. Chat, could I be myself a little bit? Cause I'm mad jovial and jokey and all that type of shit. But these niggas have made it seem like I can't crack no more jokes. Can I be a little bit? Could I crack a few jokes? Is it cool? Could when they take this out of context and T.I. gets mad at me, I'd be like, yo, bro, he said a whole disclaimer. He loves you. He's just cracking a few jokes. Just like how y'all can crack jokes about me. When I do interviews, I let everybody get they fat jokes off on me. What? Yo, if you got one cooking, run it. Let's run that shit. I'm not like that. Unless I feel like you're trying to like, threaten or belittle me with that. But like, bro, I love when we're just bantering. Anyway. So this is a joke. Damn, this is why you can't even do comedy. And by the way, T.I. is in comedy now too. Yo, I don't even think T.I.'s vision's fucked up. But T.I. definitely looked like Malcolm X when he put on these glasses. This nigga's doing it purposely, bro. Yo, T.I. vision is probably 20/20, nigga. He don't need these glasses, nigga. But it's something about these glasses, he might as well talk like this. Like, there's something that's like Malcolm X-ish about T.I. Them glasses, bro, I'm telling you, dog. Them glasses, I'm sorry. I can't get, all right, yeah, nah. Niggas in the chat say, yo, Ak, you better chill, bro. I'm just saying, I fuck with him, though.
It's a bad time.
Yo, I love how it's about time. Nigga, look, this nigga's on a retreat, nigga. This nigga's on like a vacation. Look at, when a nigga go like, my nigga's giving a speech, nigga. I love it.
It's a real nigga's birthday.
Is it his birthday?
Real one birthday coming.
Shit, hold on.
Miami, you need to get to pulling up tonight.
Oh, he's announcing a club appearance. Oh, shit. I thought this nigga was going to deliver a fucking soliloquy. It's about time, people. Now that you all have gathered, I have an important announcement to make. Yo, meet me at the strip club tonight, man. We finna throw hella singlets. These bitches about to throw hella ass. Like, yo, by the way, this is all jokes. This is jokes. All right, hold on. Is this a clip? All right, hold on. Hold on. Let me go to, they keep saying go to the shade room. That's what they're saying in the chat. All right, fuck. Damn. I'm telling you right now, I don't care what T.I. said about me, I love T.I. I love T.I. Here we go.
I would love to have a word with Akademiks. I got a call. I put a call out to him. Waiting on. Hopefully, we can communicate our way to a positive resolution. But Reginae under the umbrella, she covered. That's how I've been. So I would love to have a word, see if we can communicate ourselves to a positive resolution. The certain shit just is, it's avoidable. Not worth the trouble. I would love.
Is that it, or was it more? Oh, okay. This is capture. Side note, Act, please find a time to go get with me. Oh, T, I would love to talk to you. I love to chat about the remarks you made about my niece. Let's exchange perspective, man and man, see if it depart with the same conclusion. She was raised by a village who loves her, protect her, with all her physical and soul ability. She is my business. Hence why I love to handle the matter privately, which is why I've been calling and texting and trying to speak with you. Looking forward to get the opportunity to get together soon. Thanks in advance. Reginae, wait, maybe he got my wrong number. I'm gonna reach out to Ti. Ti, you can DM me. Like, we on the same. Numbers might change, but give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Numbers might change. Oh my god. Yeah, numbers might change, but you could definitely reach out that way. Somebody says, why do y'all think there's scaredness? No. I would definitely have a conversation with T.I. I think my points would be the same. I know this is somebody who you love, but this is also a public figure. And it's like, bro, like we can't just like isolate people to be like, no one could ever talk about them. The only thing, and if there was that much offense took because I misspoke, and even though I corrected myself using the B word while referring to a subject that she was closely associated to, I understand that one 100%. And yeah, I could. That's a conversation I'm definitely willing to have. But I'm gonna also be honest. Like, as a man to man, I would tell T.I. I'm like, hey T.I., you do know, I'm not talking about like someone who's just a private individual. I'm talking about someone who has a very public relationship, who the Shade Room posts about every 2 days, and nobody ever bats an eye and say don't post about their private affairs. So my comments on those private affairs, or even if I don't approve of it, or if whatever I say about it, I should be allowed to have my opinion. If not, if I can't have an opinion, why do I exist? I'm gonna just be honest with you. If y'all don't want me to have an opinion, just kill me. Because like, why should I exist? Like, again, there's a lot of conversation that could be had, but I definitely, I don't want nobody to think that I'm just going to be like, oh, just cowering and just saying, oh my God, I'm so sorry that I spoke about her because she's just hip-hop royalty, which she is. No, I spoke about a public relationship that they put out on YouTube every Tuesday. People in the comment section speak about her all the time in regards to the things she put out publicly. Now, should there be some decorum with that? That's a T.I. word. Of course. Should there be some respect? Of course. And I do think the only thing that I said disrespectful was when I slipped up and said that word. And I want to be honest, and I'm holding myself accountable. But also, I don't want people to be like, oh no, he's just completely backtracking. Now, I'm not going to, like, I'm a grown man, so I'm not gonna be like, oh no, anything I say, nigga, that's what it is. Okay, if while discussing that conversation, but also here's a discussion I would definitely want to have with T.I. and also Wayne. The word bitch has been indoctrinated in our vocabularies because of a lot of y'all music. And I understand that it's now personal, but y'all have, by and large, categorized and classified women as bitches. In y'all music, y'all have literally just said it sparingly. So it's not that I'm like, so again, when I do catch myself, because I realize it could be taken on a personal offensive level, that's me realizing, okay, I'm not trying to say that about her, but when the word is used to describe certain women, rap has to bear some accountability. Has to. But okay, I get it. As I keep saying, I'm the bad guy this week. I'm the bad guy this week. So this week is the week everybody says, oh, you're the first and only guy to ever say that word. Even though I could look up y'all biggest hits and they all have that word. But now it's personal. Now, I'm willing to carry this conversation to its conclusion, whether on a podcast or even privately. Hey, maybe we should all just take that word out of the vocabulary. But I don't think it would be that word. That would be the majority of the conversation, because if it is, I'm gonna ask T.I., well, you have a lot of hit records calling women bitches. Maybe it wasn't too specific, but that word that you have a way larger audience than me has been indoctrinated into our vocabulary. Are you willing to apologize for that publicly? I'll do a public apology with you. Maybe if I grew up on all y'all music, I grew up on Wayne, I grew up on T.I., y'all gave me the vocabulary I use now. I remember when I heard Rubber Band Man, I didn't know what that meant because I wasn't in the streets. I heard a lot of your music. I watched some Beef DVDs. I didn't really know what was going on. I learned it through you. Let's not be hypocrites to say it works for when it's not the people who are under the umbrella, but when it's under the umbrella, now we need to have different rules. Again, I'm down to have the conversation. So I'm definitely gonna hit T.I. And I fuck with him, you know what I mean? Like, I love T.I. in terms of his music. Okay. Yo, y'all are wildin', man. This is my chat. They're tweaking. They're just trying to throw anything in the mix. They're like, yo, does T.I. want to talk about checking hymens? Like, yo, chill. That's not the conversation right now. That's not the conversation. Y'all are a piece of shit. Y'all a piece of shit. I love T.I., and if he did reach out, I'm gonna reach out to him. So if I can't reach out to him directly, I'm gonna make sure I reach out to him in some other way. And also we have Instagram. I think that's the ultimate way. Somebody said call him. No, I'm not gonna call him on stream. I'm not gonna call him on stream. Grand Wizard, you ain't shit talking about, yo, ask him about his daughter and what she feel. Nah, nigga. Yo, Grand, man. Okay. Somebody said play Kodak T.I. Wait, Kodak don't get along with T.I.? I'm gonna be honest with you. Here's the thing. I love violating these newer artists, but it's different when I grew up on some of these artists' music. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you. I grew up on Cameron. If Cameron was just like, yo, fuck Act, man, I hate that nigga so much. I was just not that. It would hurt my soul. I grew up on Cameron, bro. Cameron, nigga, there was a time I thought Cameron was better than Jay-Z, nigga. He just had more swag, nigga. Yo, he dropped a diss at Jay-Z and he was just like, yo, he was calling on top of camels. And what was that shit called? It was like Swaggers. I can't remember what it was, but that shit was classic. So there's certain people I wouldn't enjoy going back and forth with. Somebody said 600 Breezy, Punk T.I. Listen, man, don't take T.I. wearing these glasses like T.I. is like pussy. Like, T.I. that nigga. T.I. is T.I. now. T.I. might have learned some vocabulary words, but T.I. is T.I. And also, I give him a lot of credit because T.I. reminded me of, like, you know, a lot of ignorant rappers we know now? He used to be one of those. Like, that nigga didn't he go to Lil Flip's neighborhood looking for beef? Do you remember the days when niggas used to show up to other people's hood looking for problems? Like, yo, what's good? Yeah, yo, T.I. did swing on Floyd. Nah, I'm not playing with T.I. Nah, I love T.I. Somebody said I'm trending on Twitter again. What do they got me on? It's always something. Wait, y'all said I was trending where? Trending, here we go. My alma mater is playing tonight, Rutgers. I'm excited. I'm hoping they win. I think there's a hip hop or music page. Sports and no entertainment. That's what you got looking at. If I'm not trending here, I'm not really trending. I might be trending locally for you, but not really. It's entertainment. Nah, I ain't trending. Not on Twitter. Damn. Holy shit. What the fuck? Oh shit, let me just back up off this page. Oh, this is my burner. Oh, it's my burner Twitter. Oh my bad. Hold on. Okay. All right, enough, people, enough. What else is going on? What did I not? Oh, Ebro. Oh, we could get to the Ebro thing real quick. By the way, T.I. at latest will connect tomorrow morning. At latest, you know what I mean? I feel like there's a good conversation that could be had, but also I want to make sure that I'm not running around. I want to make sure I could, sit there. You're somebody I really respect, somebody I really look up to, and I do value everything you say, even if sometimes you be on some trip, you tripping, but like we all do. But for the most part, I definitely think you're one of the hip hop. I don't know the word for it. Yeah, I'm blanking at the word, but right now, ambassadors. Let's say that ambassadors. Okay. Cool. Okay. Yeah. So let's just get to the Ebro thing real quick. So Ebro Darden. Let me see if I can find the emails real quick. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna try to find these conversation. I like to be just very open. Hold on. Ain't nothing better than receipts, you feel me? So let me see if I can pull some real quick. Give me a second. Damn, it's been a long fucking time. How do you see old DMs? Hold on. Okay. All right. I I do like to be very transparent. I always thought Ebro was a very smart individual. I definitely always thought he was stuck in his ways. I listened to many conversations he had. When I met Charlamagne, I told him, I said, I've listened to everything you ever recorded. And when I say that, I mean it. When I was studying this game before I got to the place I was at, I listened to everything. I went out my way to listen to old shit, new shit, every episode. I knew these guys. I wanted to be in the game. I wanted to, like, this was just a passion of mine. But it wasn't only Charlamagne, a lot of people as well. And I was just very interested, especially in the New York scene. I was imagine you having a passion and you're just starting out and you don't know the game, you don't know the industry, you don't know the business, but you think it's what it is. And this is why I put so much effort in trying to teach people what really this game is. I remember I almost got fired from a job. I was starting to do interviews. And I was trying to interview this Love and Hip Hop girl, and she canceled on me 7 times. I called out of work 7 times. I had a regular job 7 times. Didn't respect me. I was a nobody interviewer. Nobody cared about me. But I was still trying to keep going. I always tell people, everybody these days, I'm on the shade room every 20 minutes now. But there was a time that nobody fucking cared. And I always tell people, if you're trying to come up in this game, you see Akademiks and be like, oh, he's a success. He did this, he did that. Let me tell you this. I failed 67 times. But nobody ever talks about that. They only talk about me now. They talk about the success I got now. They don't talk about the failures. Don't ever be scared to fail. Don't ever think about shooting your shot or, trying a thing and it don't work out. It will happen if you don't give up. So I'm trying. I almost get fired. I'm still DJing. DJing's paying the bills and also this part-time job. And I'm trying to get in this shit. And my goal, I was like, damn, how could I possibly one day get on radio? Maybe I could be like a radio DJ. Granted, a lot of people were more popular DJs than me in the state at the time. But I'm like, how do I get there? And I'm only giving a story because for everybody who now act like, oh, why is he this? Nobody cares to know the story and to know it wasn't the industry that gave me a break. It was the people that gave me a break. This is why when y'all say, oh, he won't learn or whatever, it's like, there's been many, when I got to Everyday Struggle, I could have just went industry. I have an agent now. I could just be like, let me just shut the fuck up, collect these bags, they're going to work for me. But that's not what got me on. Even when I went to Spotify, millions are on the table, and I tell them I'm not doing this deal if I can't stream on Twitch. I'm not doing this deal if I can't still be me. I came up like this. I came up with connecting to the people. I came up with being able to rally them, being able to be honest with them. I've told y'all my biggest failures. I've told y'all my lowest moments. I've cried. I don't care. It's been done. But it wasn't that easy getting on. So I was trying. And I was trying everything. No matter what happens, I always have a significant respect for Charlamagne. Because when I reached out to him, me and him used to debate. I used to watch the show religiously, The Breakfast Club. And I used to be just like, yo, Charlamagne, you said this, but here are these facts. And he would take time to go back and forth with me. And I was like, yes. I feel like I'm debating one of the guys. I was always like that. I'm starting to build movement, and I'm like, damn, how could I kind of get up in the game? Because now I want to do interviews and shit. I hit Charlamagne via DM because he started following me. I would always criticize him or always either agree with him or comment on what he's doing. He followed me. I hit him on DM. I said, bro, this might be a long ask, and you don't got to say yes, but is it a possibility that, me and you could chop it up on camera for an interview for me? And he didn't blink an eye. He said, yeah, it's all good. Just come up to the station. Just like that. This is after I almost got fired from my job 6-7 times. I called out. My boss is looking at me like, yo, dude, you have a biomathematics degree. You don't have a job in that field yet. The only thing you got going is this IT shit. And you keep calling out because of some DJ interview shit. Sally Mae just about to beat your ass, bro. Like, you're about to get fired. And I kept doing it. And one of my first big interviews was really Charlemagne. And when I interviewed him, I said, damn, shit. I didn't think this shit could be easy in the sense of he didn't give me the runaround. He was just like, let's do it. So I said, maybe it's just that easy if I get a rapport with these people. I just interviewed Charlemagne. I hit up everybody at Hot 97. Everybody. Mass messages. Yo, hey, listen, I'm going to make it easy for you. I'll meet you whatever. I got the crew. Like, just give me like 20, 30 minutes of your time, an hour, anything, whatever. And I was met with the nastiest responses. Yo, ain't you Charlemagne's boy? Yo, what's up with you? Like, yo, nigga, whose side you on? And I was just like, dog, I'm a broke college kid working basically 3 jobs trying to make, like, I don't got no side. I'm not on Charlemagne. I'm rejected. Nah, we don't talk to you. It's all good. Disregarded. This is why I got the chip on my shoulder to this day. This is why when Ebro talks to me and Ebro says shit to me, I'm not in the nicest of mood. Because let me tell you this. It's one thing. I know there's a lot of people who DM me who be like, well, I got the same story with you. I've been DMing you. I probably never seen it. Nigga, they responded to me. It's not like they didn't say that. They said, oh, you fuck with our ops. That's what they were saying. I'm like, damn. They got political with me. They're playing. These guys used to go to war for stations they didn't own. None of them niggas own Power 105. None of them niggas own Hot 97. And this is why when I talk about what I have built, I flex on them niggas because them niggas worked at these stations for 30 years and don't own shit. But they were down to persecute and push other niggas out the door because they weren't gang banging. It's an equivalent, and I know it is not violent like that, but it's the equivalent to black people banging on blocks they don't own. People just was talking about O Block allegedly being sold. It wasn't. But when people were talking about it, they were like, well, damn, so you tell me niggas was killing over real estate they never owned? That's what we do as a people. Ask Ebro. He don't want to speak on it. There was a time when if you were a DJ at Hot 97, Hot 97 was paying the DJs dirt. Wasn't the mixed DJs weren't getting $10,000 a month by being on that station. Trust me, I know. They were getting $3,000. But you had to basically, you got the co-sign of the brand. So now you could do parties in the hood and everywhere and be like, Hot 97's DJs pulling up. They told their DJs, you can't get money if there's a op Power 105 DJ on the same card. As much as they talk about niggas in the hood killing over blocks they don't own, they were doing the same thing over radio stations they didn't own either. This is why I called out Ebro over Apple Music. Apple Music's playlist is not your playlist, brother. It's the people's playlist. This is Apple. That shit was created by motherfucking Steve Jobs. There's a board. There's hella legal people. I know. I was talking to them. But you still treat it like it's Hot 97. You treat it like it's gangs, and I don't like it. I landed on my feet. I became Ak. But what about the artist who he decided to give Power 105 the interview first, so y'all stop playing his record? What about the artist who he did a club booking with DJ Clue? So now y'all like, oh, he fuck with them niggas. We not gonna show him enough love on this side. What about those games y'all played with people's lives and livelihoods? While people were trying to get on, where all people who never had it was trying to make it with a dream. You sat up there and you played God. And you still do it. You're on Apple Music. They gave you the title. They gave you the title. Google it. I'm not lying to y'all. Ebro, Apple Music. It's gonna show. Let's go to news. Global head. Here we go. Global head of hip hop. I remember when I seen that. Oh, okay. It's just recent news popping up. Hold on. I gotta. Ebro Darden. You got to type in his full government name. You heard me? Here we go. Hopefully I can find Billboard article. Radio host Ebro Darden joins Apple Music as a global editorial head of hip hop and R&B. People, y'all could hate me, and this is why the majority of the industry feel a way about me. I want to put you on game. I posted this recently, chat. Go to my page. I'm not lying to y'all. Y'all must think I'm lying. I'm gonna tell you why. Another reason I didn't like Ebro, because I got on. He wasn't helping me get on, but I got on. Cool. I got on, and Ebro started putting out the narrative that my blog page was the single worst thing in hip hop, ruining the culture. Rap got more followers than me on Instagram. World Star got more followers than me. Shade Room got more followers than me. Baller Alert got more followers than me. There's much more influential and much more. Y'all might be like, yo, I got the voice, but there's so many. A blog I can't control. He tried to scapegoat. He said, no, Ak is ruining the culture. He's putting these guys on. Remember one time he said, yo, I'm sticking up for, what's the guy's name? Lil Nas X. Why y'all got Old Town Road in the country section? Why doesn't it show up in the hip hop section? And I said to him, and this is what, when y'all don't know the information, y'all don't know who to blame. Y'all think I control hip hop. I don't control shit. I'm a cog in the wheel. I'm a cog in the wheel. Ebro, let's read what it says. This is 2019. Think about your favorite artists 2018 and think about them 2019 going on. Is there any artist you could think of that their shit's been looking a lot differently? I wonder why. Let's read it. Radio host Ebro Darden joins Apple Music as global head of hip hop and R&B exclusive. Oh, this is what I wanted to show you right before I read the rest of the article. I posted this. It's important that y'all see this. It's important. Sometimes I post shit y'all don't understand. RIAA said this. Streaming was 84% of recorded music revenues in the first half of 2022, with nearly 2/3 from paid subscription. No one is buying records. Everybody is streaming it. But what makes someone stream a record? You go to Spotify, and I'm on Spotify. You go to Spotify, you go to Apple Music, you go to Pandora, you go to Amazon Music. You're going to realize the majority of choice in what you play is what you see. It's what the algorithms tell you should be playing. People don't use, I know everybody has to think, oh, I got the aux. But the aux gave you a playlist. The aux gave you the recommended button. Look at YouTube. If I go to my YouTube right now, if YouTube ever shadow ban me, I'm done. 70% of my views come from recommended. Think about it. If YouTube ever said, we don't want to recommend Akademiks for whatever reason, yes, my niche following would still see my videos, but that's it. You wouldn't have the people on Instagram mad at me because my shit not getting recommended. So that's what content is these days. Is the algorithm in your favor or is it not? Let me read it one more time. Streaming was 84% of recorded music revenues in first half of 2022. 84%. Now let's go back to the Ebro article. Because this is 2022. He joined in 2019. Ebro gets more powerful by the day. Let's see why. He's been appointed Apple Music Global editorial head of hip hop and R&B. Let me explain the title. Global editorial means you have editorial decisions. Curation of playlists falls under editorial. Who we choose to feature falls under editorial. Think about an editor of a newspaper. You choose what's going to be on the front page. You choose what's on the back page. You choose what light you want to put things in. You choose what you want to omit. That's the job he got. So it only took till recently where he's been picking at me, and I've said it to y'all, man. I said, I can't go back and forth with him. Unlike Rosendweeb, because Rosendweeb has no power. He has immense amount of power. I've been standing in Capitol offices, and I've heard them screaming, fuck! Ebro won't get us no fucking playlist. Spotify gave us this amount. Ebro don't fuck with blah, 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 or blah, blah, blah. We got no fucking playlist. They gave us the bare minimum. Let me tell you something about people who are in this role. I've always said this. Look back at my go watch Off the Record, nigga. I brought Carl Cherry. He's basically this at Spotify. Go watch it. And even though I'm on Spotify too, I quiz that nigga. How you make your decisions? How do you pick this? How do you not do that? And I'm on Spotify. You'll also hear me say this. If I was doing your job, I'd be biased as fuck. You never see Freddie Gibbs on a playlist. You never see a nigga I don't like on a playlist. But that's why I'm not equipped for that job. I could run my blog that way, but you can't run a playlist that is being called Apple's music playlist like that. Imagine if I could run Instagram, shadow ban all my ops, delete any nigga who don't fuck with me page. Do you think I'll be good at being the editorial head of culture? No, because I'm biased. When I seen Ebro get this job, I said, Apple, you gave it to the guy who don't fuck with Kodak. He tested Uzi. He already said he basically said he don't respect Uzi's art because he couldn't freestyle on the show. Don't fuck with newer artists. Young boy. And also, he's on Tory Lanez's fucking intro for it's called Money Over Fallouts, where he said, Tory, the best thing for you to do is disappear. You think he's gonna put your music up at the top? You think he's gonna put your music in the favor of the algorithm? You think he's gonna make sure that your music is getting a fair chance by fans? It's just like what I said. If I was in his position, Freddie Gibbs would be homeless on the street. All the algorithms will be working against him. That's why I'm surprised that he has this job. Because he's like me. When he don't like a nigga, that nigga ain't getting playlisted. If he don't like a nigga's movement, that nigga won't be getting supported. If he feels a way about a nigga, he takes it out via the playlist. Is that true? Or is that fair? When you pay $9.99, and they have this lossless thing now, so I think you could pay $12.99 or a family plan, $15 or $19.99 for Apple Music. Are you paying $20 a month to hear what Ebro, the nigga with the gray in his beard, wants you to hear, or you want to play what you and your friends want to hear? Who is he to make decisions for Apple based on who he likes and who he don't like? So let's start naming names. 6ix9ine said in the record, Ebro sucked my dick. That's what 6ix9ine said in the record. Ebro's like me. You tell me that in a record that's popping. Oh, no, he ain't say somebody. He say, why you on a nigga's dick? Hold on. The song's called Tati. 6ix9ine, Tati. I want y'all to go back and look at it. 6ix9ine was getting playlisted back then. But Ebro had just started. When did this song come out? Oh, actually, Ebro didn't get hired yet. Look. Wait. Is it Ebro? What song is it? Is it Gooba? Maybe it's Gooba. What song is it? It's one of these songs. I think it's Tati. It was stupid. Thank you. Thank you, chat. And by the way, I had to wait till he blackballed other artists to say something. You know why? Because nobody is ever going to wave the flag for 6ix9ine because 6ix9ine does dumb shit. I get it. 6ix9ine is the easiest artist to blackball because he doesn't help his case. He's going to do some dumb shit and the guys who are blackballing are going to be like, well, nigga, you think anybody going to care if we don't put this nigga on a playlist? So this is why I had to wait till Tory got it. And I get it. I'm like, oh, Tory with Meg. But then y'all did it to the baby. But then y'all did it to NBA Youngboy. I don't want to give up personal conversations with people who I fuck with him. And Ebro also said some real bad face shit to say, yo, Ak is only campaigning for the niggas who was getting paid from him. Youngboy has never, ever sent me $1. By the way, one time, y'all remember the time, there was a promo being ran through his label for his group project. And I put something out that came through the label that the NBA group is signed to, but it made it seem like Youngboy was retiring. Youngboy immediately put something up on Instagram or on YouTube. Nigga, yo, y'all stop doing promos without me. Like, he don't pay for promo. He don't do promo. He don't pay no niggas. Youngboy just do Youngboy. So don't accuse that nigga of paying not a motherfucking person. 6ix9ine never paid me either. But I understand people like, you see, 6ix9ine has made himself where nobody's ever going to stand up for him. Tory's in a situation where, like, unless he beats the case, nobody's going to stand up for him. The baby's a little bit interesting. But that's why the baby and Youngboy are the two that I had to wait for them to get blackballed for me to say something. Okay. Let's look at the time. October 2018. 6ix9ine drops a song called Stupid. He gets locked up. And he says, that nigga Ebro, he a bitch. Just another old nigga on a young nigga dick. Let's go back to the timeline. Ebro gets hired. 3 months later. That's why I say, chat. Let's relate it to how I do things. If a nigga just basically told me I'm on his dick 3 months ago and I get hired at the job that could push the button and stop his shit, what you think I'm finna do? What you think I'm finna do? What you think I'm finna do? I'm about to stop his shit. Look at the time. Ebro, while trying to do like some bad faith explaining, and I don't want to go through all this tweet because he deleted a bunch of them. By the way, I know about Apple Legal because I was trying to negotiate a lot of contracts with Apple, and every time when we negotiate, they always say they got to run everything by their legal department. Apple is super legal. I know about that, okay? Here we go. I want to showcase one of his things where he's saying, nah, the only reason we don't put a nigga on a playlist is because he's cold. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Hold on. Did he delete it? Okay, here we go. All right. And again, you see, by the way, and I blame 6ix9ine for this. 6ix9ine cannot be used as a good example. He does too much fuck shit, and nobody will ever feel bad for him. That's why I needed Tory to get blackballed. And of course, I don't want these people to get blackballed, but it is what it is. Tory's getting blackballed, Youngboy's getting blackballed, and the baby's getting blackballed. Okay, if they didn't get blackballed, I couldn't say nothing because once you say 6ix9ine, people are gonna be like, "Yo, we don't like him anyway. Fuck this nigga, you a snitch." But look at Ebro line right here, right? I guess a 6ix9ine fan said, and by the way, this is why when I'm talking about this, you have to escape the idea that you don't fuck with 6ix9ine to understand, and that's why I waited for the baby and Youngboy and them to make this point. He says, "I playlisted the songs with him dissing me. Y'all just talk. You got the job months later." Okay. That somebody said that was before jail. What's your excuse for blackballing him currently? What these guys don't want to admit, 169 snitch, the guys who never been street, and Ebro, don't act like you a street dude, you don't like snitching. So you've been penalizing for snitching. You're not doing what a corporate music head who is just judging music and curating music would do. You don't like the guy because he snitched. I get it. Look, so this guy says, "Oh, that was before jail, right?" Oh, and I think he responded to it. He said he got new heat that people are playing and talking about. Moving the goalpost. Let me tell you this. When 6ix9ine went number 2 with Gooba, it was only off the hype of him getting out. No playlist. We know that. When did 6ix9ine get out of jail? 2020. You had the job. You didn't playlist it. So don't talk about does he have new heat. You didn't playlist it when he just got out of jail. He dropped a song with Nicki Minaj. Nobody playlisted that either. The Barbs and 6ix9ine's fans made it go number 1. So it's not about new heat. You don't fuck with him. This is why I don't like when people are being pretentious. But again, 6ix9ine, because he doesn't help his case, he's a bad example to use. Give me 1 second. Okay. Scroll up a couple tweets he dissed YB. Did he? I don't know where this why a young boy, but I'll say this, and nobody from Young Boy's team probably gonna speak on it, but I'll just say it because it's just truth. When Young Boy was locked up, and Young Boy was locked up when the whole shit happened, when it came to the whole Quando Rondo and whatever. They stopped playlisting anything that was NBA associated. And the reasoning that was given was literally this. This is why he dissed Apple Music on I Hate Youngboy. The reason was given was we don't want to upset the other side. That's factual. Now, I'm not going to say, because I like to stand on everything I say, I'm not going to say that came from Ebro, but that was the word from Apple Music. That's the facts. That's the fact. I remember having multiple conversations to say, why does a DSP care about a beef between two artists? Why are they picking sides? Why don't they want to upset another person by showing love to another person? What was he trying to say? I don't know which tweet you're talking about. Okay. I'm glad somebody says, yo, oh, he was literally on a Rap Live cover. Brother, let's be clear. So we know Vaughn was coming up on the Dirk. He was getting a lot of love. You do know NBA YoungBoy, the only reason why he gets any playlist is because these playlists would be very dumb to not put him on because he's the hottest artist by just fan capital. Like, he has a lot of fans, so they're going to dick ride and just show him some love. However, they do blackball him because anybody who is NBA affiliated don't get fucked with. They only fuck with they don't fuck with YoungBoy, but they only fuck with him a little bit just because he has a shit ton of fans. For everybody else, they don't fuck with because of that incident. I'm telling you, like, nigga, I had conversations with a nigga. That's exactly what happened. Top of my screen. Okay, ever since YB, the hottest artist in the game, and despite never being on the radio, Hot 97 lost. Yeah, I mean, they're not gonna play YoungBoy. It's fine. And by the way, I'm not even sitting here because sometimes, like, these guys want to make it like, oh no, he's just rocking for a few artists. No, that's not my point. Hold on real quick. Okay, my bad. All right. Anyway, so yo, the point is this. Ebro, I've never really wanted to go back and forth with you. You do what every industry motherfucker does. If we ask you why you won't playlist the Baby's album, you're gonna be like, oh, my team handles that, but you're their boss. It's like, imagine I'm the boss of a bunch of people who are janitors and they didn't clean aisle 5. Imagine I tell like someone who acts later, be like, I don't know why my employees didn't do it. Nigga, if every week they don't clean aisle 5, every week, and people start complaining like, yo, aisle 5 never get clean, bro. And I'm like, every week I tell them, I'm like, bro, you know, I'm just their boss. I don't do the actual cleaning. I let them do the cleaning. I don't know why they not cleaning aisle 5. At some point, don't it hit you that you should probably just tell your employees, yo, make sure y'all clean aisle 5. No? Check. Give me 1 second. Everybody's hitting my fucking phone, but for other reasons, like good reasons. Good fucking reasons. Oh my god. Yeah, so anyway, the point is this. After I tweeted this, multiple rappers hit me up. They said, bro, we've been having this conversation with Apple for a while. Yo, me and Ebro got into it. Ebro always had something against me. And I know there's something's going on because my streams on Apple Music, I got 20 million on here, and then I got 5 million on Apple Music. I got 20 million on Spotify, 5 million on Apple Music. Why is that? Apple Music is just not playlisting my shit, but Spotify showed me love. Why would that be the case? The only thing I could think of is that me and Ebro got into it. Ebro don't like me, or I said I disrespected him a little bit, and I'm hoping, like, after seeing what you tweeted, I'm hoping that he's not taking that out against me, but it's kind of odd that Apple Music, when the numbers come back around, that shit is super low. I had to tell every single one of them artists, like 3 to 5 of them called me. I said, yeah, fix your beef with Ebro. If Ebro don't like you, you don't get playlisted. Apple Music hip-hop playlists aren't Apple Music's playlist. It's Ebro's playlist. This is why I keep telling you I don't want to beef with this guy, because God forbid I'm cool with an artist and he don't like me and he think the artist is just too cool with me. He might be like, fuck Ak and fuck that artist. You get what I mean? So if y'all are artists in the game, be very nice to Ebro, okay? It's the only way you'll be able to survive or get good stats over Apple Music. He's going to tell you the reason why they hired him as a global head of hip-hop is because he was a program director for Hot 97. When you're a program director, you're in charge of a lot of things, and that's why what he said is bullshit. There's a music director of Hot 97. So the music director is going to handle the program director is going to handle who do shows, right? But they also oversee the music director who will say these songs are going to come on at these time. We're going to run this, the new at 2, we're going to surround it by these songs because they have great stats. And yeah. So anyway, the program director runs all of that. So when they hire him for global head of hip hop at Apple Music, is because they're looking at him to say, you've done this on a radio scale where you control other people. Like, I don't think he's making every playlist, but he's in charge of every playlist. You get what I mean? Like, if Biden's our president, right? And say his Treasury Department keeps fucking up, right? He's like, yo, everybody's about to get stimulus packages. Everybody's getting $1,200 next week who qualified. And next week comes and nobody gets $1,200. If every time there was a fuck up in the finance or the Treasury Department, and he said, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, my Treasury Department is just fucking up, or I don't know what's going on with them, wouldn't we just say to Biden, bro, you're the president. You are the boss of them niggas. You should fix it. It shouldn't be on them. That's why Ebro's trying to skate out of the discussion. Oh, it's not me hating these guys. It's, I have a team that does it. You have a team that does the hating? So if we're all acknowledging that the team is hating on these guys, why don't you tell the team, stop fucking hating? Semantics. It's bullshit just like usual. All right, people. All right. There's always going to be politics when it comes to the game. And all I'm going to just tell you that is that Ebro is one of the most powerful niggas in the music industry. And you don't got to believe me. But when your favorite artists don't get no love over there, or Ebro don't fuck with their type of music, you should know why. Okay. My phone is going fucking berserk. Yo, my phone is going fucking berserk right now. For some other reasons, nothing bad. What else did I not talk about? I feel like I should hop off for a little bit and hop back on. Because there's so many people calling me. I can't tell you exactly what I'm doing. What else was I going to talk about real quick? Oh, yeah. Okay. Nah, chat. I got to get off here. I got to show up to some shit real quick. Yeah, I love y'all. Again, to Toya, I understand everything you're saying. I hope you know, everybody got to be able to take a fucking joke, because y'all definitely get y'all jokes off on me, man. Like, come on, just relax. And T.I., I'll reach out to you, and hopefully we have a good conversation. And to everybody else who's just cloud chasing, may me ignoring you just continue in your irrelevance, because there's a lot of people. Like, I seen recently, my song is still going. I'm like, yo, I didn't even know my song was still breathing. Like, I thought my song was in, like, Ukraine or something. Like, yo, my song is like a serial sign holder. I thought he was in, like, Ukraine, like, yo, stop Russia, end the war. Like, I thought he was doing some bullshit. Like, I didn't know what the fuck. Like, that nigga just popped up again. I'm like, what the fuck? Whatever, man. All right, people. All right. The rest of y'all, man, as Jay said, I hope y'all live in irrelevance. Peace. But y'all probably find something else to talk about me with tomorrow. And here's the beautiful thing about it. I will have another response. So I'll probably be back tomorrow, chat. Fired up another stream defending some other bullshit that they're trying to say about me. Hopefully I do know. And I do want to say to my audience, chat, I don't take this platform lightly. I'm not here to just completely disrespect. I'm not here to be an asshole. I'm not here to just only agitate. But I do respect the fact that y'all tune into me and y'all care about me being honest and being open. And y'all want real opinions. Y'all want me not to be a robot. Y'all want me to be true and honest and bear everything. And if I make a mistake, yeah, we ain't got no problem with saying, oh, no, we was wrong. But y'all don't want me to be like these guys. And it's okay. And I've just realized that I'm like, dog, what you gonna do? Just shut the fuck up, and you're always gonna offend somebody. People offend you. You get over it. To my audience, I pick you, and to the rest of the industry, especially the people who are sensitive and some of the people who might take things out of context based on a short clip. I'm not here to offend. I hope you try to understand me one day. But I will always tell y'all, the people who I pick is my audience. And when you all hate me and won't talk to me, y'all all block me, the only people who will still listen to me is my audience. And I value that a lot. Fix Discord. What's going on with Discord? Boom, what's going on in Discord? Sit down with Ebro. I would sit down with Ebro. But like, now that it's very obvious and clear, yo, Ebro, bro, I hate bad faith actors. Yo, I've invited Ebro verbally. And this is why, you see, them guys, they think they're more important than you. I invited Ebro for 5 years to talk to me. 5 years, 5 years. Now when I expose his ass and every artist is texting him, Ebro, and I'm gonna show you how much I know. Like, you should know I'm not capping. I don't be up here capping. Ebro, you know what you texted some of these niggas who were texting you, these rappers who are really big? You know what you said? Yo, bro, we put you on the playlist. Look back at your text. Who'd you send that to? Exactly. Okay? Shh, with love. All right? I'm gonna get off of here, man, because listen, I'm glad I started up a conversation that needed to be had. Ebro with the most amount of power keep pointing at the blog nigga got the most power. Me? If we gonna talk about everybody's skeletons, let's talk about yours too. Let's figure out why you're not really playlisting the niggas who need to be playlisted. But you claim you want to have that conversation. Ebro, I'm free next week. You could appear on my podcast. I don't want to be on Hot 97. I'm good. I have a podcast called Off the Record. I know, by the way, it's on Spotify. I know you're an Apple Music guy, but clear it with legal first. Just like anybody who I talk to over there, they got to clear it with legal. Clear it with legal if you could come on Akademiks podcast that's exclusively to Spotify, okay? If you can, I'm ready to do it, all right? With love, brother. Peace out.